Mayan S. Amazon, a private teacher applicant. So this is my detailed lesson plan. And today, I will start my teaching demonstration. Requesting everyone to please stand for an opening prayer. Miss E, please lead the prayer. Amen. Good morning, class. So before you take your seat, so please pick up the pieces and candy wrappers under your chair. Class secretary, is there any absent for today? So everyone is present. Very good. Maintain that perfect attendance. And now, I want everybody to stand up again because we will have an energizer. So are you ready? So our energizer for today is Bim Bam Bidi. So please follow after me. Bim Bam Bidi Bidi Bam Bidi Bam Bidi Bidi Bam Bim Bam. Bim Bam Bidi Bidi Bam Bidi Bam Bidi Bidi Bam Bim Bam. So once again, bim bam bidi bidi bam bidi bam bidi bidi bam bim bam. Bim bam bidi bidi bam bidi bam bidi bidi bam bim bam. Okay, very good. So please take your seat. And now who can remember what our last topic was? Yes, Mr. Segovia. Very good. Our last topic is about solving quadratic equation by extracting roots. So now, can someone enumerate the steps in solving quadratic equation by extracting roots? Yes, Ms. Benvenida. Okay, very good. Now, how many solutions or roots of the equation have if the value of k is greater than 0? Yes, Mr. Sumagang. Very good. How about if less than 0? Yes, Miss Manggubat. Very good. How about if it is equal to 0? Yes, Miss Sumili. Okay, very good. You've learned a lot in our previous lesson. And now, before we will proceed to our next topic, I want you to group into 4. So this will be the group 1, the group 2, the group 3, and the group 4. Okay. We will have our activity first. So, form me now. Now I have here jumbled letters and you need to help each other to form the exact word. The first group to finish will gain points. Are you ready, class? Okay? So please form a circle within your group and I will give this envelope to each group. Please don't open it until I will tell you to open. Okay? Okay? So you can see clues in the projector. When you are done, please do the Let's Go Club. Any questions? So none. I will give you 3 minutes to form the word and your timer starts now. So here is the first clue. The second clue. And then the last clue. Very good, group 1. So let's give them Janisha clap. Okay, Janisha clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Very good, very good, very good. So the answer is 0 product property. Okay? Very good because you've got the correct answer. This 0 product property will be useful in our next topic today. So our topic is solving quadratic equations by factoring. First, we will have our objectives. At the end of this lesson, the students will be able to first describe 0 product property, and then second, identify steps in solving quadratic equation by factoring. Third, use factoring method to solve the solutions of quadratic equation. And the last, solve quadratic equations using factoring method by applying the concept of 0 product property. So one of the property that is very important to know in solving quadratic equations by factoring is 0 product property. So who among you here know what 0 product property is? Yes, Mr. De La Serna. Very good. So zero product property means simply state that if AB is equal to 0, then it's either A is equal to 0 or B is equal to 0 or both A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 0. So what does this statements means? Let's just say that I have two mystery numbers that I've written them on a cards and that I am holding behind my back. I tell you that if I multiply the two numbers together, the answer I get is 0. What does this tell you about the numbers I wrote? Yes, Mr. De La Vega. Very good. Okay, the rule for multiplying any number by 0 is that we always got a result of 0. One of the numbers I wrote down must be 0 in order for them to multiply to 0, or maybe both of the numbers I wrote down were 0. So zero product property says that if two numbers A and B have a product of 0, then one or both of them is equal to 0. So now, let us discuss the steps in solving quadratic equations using factoring method. So we have 5 steps. First is transform the quadratic equation into standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 if necessary. Second, factor the quadratic expression. Third, please kindly read Mr. Segovia. Thank you. And then the fourth one, solve each resulting equation. And the last, check the value of the variable obtained by substituting each in the original equation. So we will discuss these steps one by one. So we have example 1. X squared plus 9s is equal to negative 8. Does the equation written in standard form? Yes or no? Okay, the equation is not written in standard form, so we will transform it to standard form. So x squared plus 9x equals to negative 8 will become x squared plus 9x plus 8 is equal to 0. So we will just transpose the negative 8 to the right side and it will become positive because we will change the sign of number 8. Step 2. Factor the quadratic equation. So after you will transform the equation into standard form, so you will factor it. So the factor of x squared plus 9x plus 8 is equal to 0 is x plus 1 times x plus 8. So we will just multiply x times x, we will get x squared. 1 times 8, we will have the third term which is 8, and then 1x plus 8x, we will get the middle term which is 9x. Okay, step 3. Apply zero product property by setting each fraction of quadratic expression to equal to 0. So we have a factor, the quantity of x plus 1 times the quantity of x plus 8. So x plus 1 is equal to 0 and 8 plus x plus 8 is equal to 0. And now we will proceed to step 4, solve each resulting equation. So we have x plus 1 is equal to 0. So we will just transpose the positive 1 to the left side. So it will become negative 1. X is equal to negative 1. And then x plus 8 is equal to 0. Again, we will just transpose the positive 8 to the left side and change the sign. So it will become negative 8. So our x is negative 8. And then step 5. Check the value of the variable obtained by substituting each in the original equation. So we have two value of x. First is negative 1. What we will do is we will just substitute the value of x to our original equation. So we have x squared plus 9x is equal to negative 8. So our x is negative 1. So negative 1 squared plus 9 times 1 is equal to negative 8. 1 minus 9 is equal to negative 8. Negative 8 will be the result, and then So, this is true. That negative 1 is a solution of our equation. Next is the x is negative 8. So again, we will just substitute x squared plus 9x is equal to negative 8. Negative 8 squared plus 9 times negative 8 is equal to negative 8. And then 64 minus 72 is equal to negative 8. Okay? So, the negative 8 is a solution of our equation. Okay? To sum it all, so x squared plus 9s is equal to negative 8. So, this will be our solution. So, first, we transpose the equation into standard form, and then we factored it, and then we apply the zero product property, and we got the solution of our equation, which is all true. Do you understand, class? Okay, do you have any questions? Are you sure? So now let's have a group activity. So within your group, solve the given equations and pick a representative to present your answer in front. I will give you 5 minutes to work on that. So here is your activity. Okay, time's up. Let's have the presentation. Okay, first to present is group 1. Very good, group 1. Let's give them a Facebook clap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, comment. 1, 2, 3, like. 1, 2, 3, share. Okay, let's proceed to group 2. Very good, group 2. Let's give them a million clap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Next is group 3. Very good, group 3. So let's give them an angel clap. 1, 2, 3, hoot, hoot. 1, 2, 3, hoot, hoot. 1, 2, 3, hoot. Okay, let's proceed to group 4. Okay, very good, group 4. Let's give them a good job clap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. GOODJOB, good job, good job, good job. And now raise your right hand if you have questions about our topic. Okay, none? So let's do the recap. So what is zero product property? Yes, Miss Estrabella? Okay, very good. What are the steps in solving quadratic equations by factoring? Yes, Miss Sande? Okay, very good. So I think all of you understand our lesson today. So since you have no questions and you understand, so please get 1/2 sheet of paper and answer the following question, and then read the direction carefully. So here it is. Please copy your assignment or take picture of it and answer it at home. Okay, are you done copying? So that would be all. Thank you and goodbye, class.